Why does saying no feel so scary sometimes? Highly compassionate people are more apt to stretch themselves thin and say yes to every opportunity in order to keep others happy. And while everyone else is happy, you're exhausted and overwhelmed. It's great to be empathetic towards others, but you also have to make yourself a priority, which means you need to learn the art of saying no. Because if you don't put yourself first, who will? It's not selfish, it's survival. Hi, I'm Eleanor, a life coach here to help you reach your full potential. And today, I'm gonna give you a few tips on how to start saying no with grace. But before we jump in, if you're not sold on why you should say no, check out my other video on why saying no will make you a better person. Now, let's hop in. One of the hardest parts of saying no is feeling like you need to respond to someone's request immediately. But I'm here to tell you to take your time. Don't let someone else's sense of urgency pressure you into a commitment. It's better to take your time and be sure versus rushing into something just to make someone else happy. Because once you commit, it makes you look wishy-washy if you don't follow through on your word. You'd literally be setting yourself up for failure. Now, when I say take your time, I don't mean dragging things out. If it's a no, respect the other person's time enough to tell them in a tactful way so that they can seek assistance elsewhere. If you're working on building the confidence to say no when you're confronted in person, then my next tip is for you. Work on your soft pitch. The next time someone asks you for something and you aren't sure how you feel about it, respond with, "Let me think about it," or "Let me check my calendar and get back to you." This allows you to take your time and actually think instead of responding on spot. Once you have an answer, deliver it in a tactful way that feels authentic to you. It takes time and bravery, but eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll feel a lot more comfortable. Now, your delivery is just as important as the no itself. So take time to formulate a response before delivering your no. I recommend taking a gracious approach. Thank the person for the invite or opportunity, and then decline. And I want you to free yourself from the idea that you need to explain your decision. Even though the other party might request a reason, you're not obligated to give one. Sometimes giving an excuse traps you in a corner, and at the end of the day, it's your life and you have to live it how you see fit. And if someone doesn't agree with your reasoning, well, their opinion shouldn't take precedence over your own. You still have to live your life and do what feels right for you. Lastly, when you say no, some people might be upset or disappointed. And this is tough because of course you don't want to hurt anyone. But keep in mind that you can only control yourself and it's your job to do what is right for you. And you need to be confident and firm in your decision. Others should respect that. Now keep an eye out for people who use their emotional state to manipulate you into doing what they want. That might look like guilt tripping, becoming indignant, or giving you the silent treatment. These are all signs of manipulation, and sometimes people don't even realize that what they're doing is manipulative. So it's up to you to recognize the signs and protect yourself from being taken advantage of. Let's recap. Start saying no by working on your soft pitch. Take your time and respond when ready. Don't feel the need to explain, and be firm in your decision. Learning to set boundaries takes time, so give yourself some grace and keep practicing. It doesn't necessarily get easier, but you get stronger. If you're looking for extra guidance on this journey called life, please visit my website to learn more about my life coaching services. I make this content to help others in the way I wish somebody would have helped me. So please help me pay it forward by liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend. Until next time, be well.